Well, hello viewers. Today I'm on the Surron and it's still the very hot summer heat wave conditions here in Japan. So I'm just going to go for a quick ride into the forest. So I haven't been on the Surron for a while and this is my favourite bike. So I thought I'd take it through some nice little cool narrow forest roads today. And if I'm lucky I can find a waterfall and get a bit of cooling effect from the water. And so I've talked about this in my previous videos. The Surron has a 70 ampere hour battery, which is the biggest battery that I have in my EV bikes, and it's a single battery, but the Surron is only 60 kilograms in weight, so I get phenomenal range out of this in summer. I can easily do 140 kilometers in summertime without even worrying about any anxiety at all, range anxiety. In winter it's probably about 120 kilometers. It depends on where I'm riding it, but at the moment I have my road tyre configuration on, so I do tend to ride it a little bit quicker in this configuration, so I do use a little bit more energy that way. But a few weeks ago I had the off-road setting on with my motocross tyres on, and I went mountain riding in the trails in the mountains. So I rode it from about, I think it was about 7:30 in the morning, and I got back at 6:30 in the evening, and I'd been riding it all day. I had lunch just near a river for about 1 hour, and there was still 45% of battery remaining, so I rode it all day with 45% of battery remaining. And that's because obviously you're doing low speed in the mountains, in the trails, and going over the rocks and things like that. But it's unbelievable, this battery. It's really nice. It's made by Chai Battery Systems in America. They did a fantastic job making this battery. So those of you who have a Surron or are thinking about getting one of the first things I'd do, if you could buy it without any batteries, that'd be the best, and then just buy one of the Chai Battery Systems batteries. They do have a 60 ampere hour version and a 70 like this one. The standard battery is only 32 ampere hours. It's not enough. So you're not going to get any more power like anything like that because you haven't upgraded the BMS controller you haven't upgraded the controller, but you will get further range immediately. So you get the same power characteristics, but you'll just get triple the amount of range that you get with the standard, maybe even more. So I'd definitely recommend that. This has all the modifications on this. The gearing's been changed, the controller's changed, the battery's changed. So, you know, if I blurb it, I could really go fast in this. I could do a wheelie up hills. But I'm not really wanting to do that today. I just want to go into a cool place. So this type of road's good today to do that. It's very easy to work on. You can do everything yourself basically on this bike. It's almost like a bicycle, really. You can put your own tyres on the bike. I've got an extra set of wheels that are bought from Warp 9 in America, and I have a 21-inch off-road wheel for the front and a 19-inch off-road wheel for the back. And then this is the standard factory wheels on it today, except I just changed the factory tyres with on-road tyres, so it's a 19-inch at the front and a 19-inch at the back. And I've got a 54 tooth sprocket. When I'm off-roading, I up it to a 58 tooth sprocket. You get a lot of torque then. I don't lose any top end speed because of this controller. It's very powerful, but with the standard Surron, I recommend a 58 tooth sprocket for road and off-road. It does give you a little bit of extra range. The extra does help with extra low down torque when you're going up around road, flat roads and things like that. Up hills especially. I don't have it fully charged today. I had 78% battery. I went for a big ride, reasonable ride yesterday. I was doing about 30 kilometres, I suppose. And I still came back with 78% of battery remaining. It's fantastic in summer. I upgraded the rear suspension on the bike. I put a heavy duty spring on it. It's made by the same manufacturer, and that's made a great difference on the bike. I'm not a heavy person. I weigh 68 kilograms, but it was enough that when I was riding it off-road and if I was doing any jumps, it would bottom out sometimes, but now I don't have any problems with that. And it is adjustable, the preload damping and the other adjustments. It's fine. I've got it on a softer setting for the road and it's perfect. It's really good. The front suspension is air and oil, and normally I run it at about 150 psi in the front forks, and that's again stiff, but it's the way I like it. It's very nice. Go up this wall. There's a car here. I was just going to go quick up here, but I can't. Let's try here. Here we go. Nice and quick up here. You can't do that on the Super Soco. I tried using this as a commuting bike, and actually for commuting it's light and it's fine, but there's nowhere to store anything. You've always got to have a backpack, and the design of it, there's nowhere to put a rear carry. A rear rack, so you'd have to custom make a special rear rack and try to attach it to the small seat frame. So that's the only reason why I didn't really use it as a commuting bike, because I got things to take to the office. I can't really carry them very well. This is basically a one-way road. Well, it's two ways, but it's like only single car can fit in some places. So I have to be careful. I forgot to look at that last curb mirror, so I've got to be careful around here. I think I'll get off this road shortly. I'll go into a more remote forest road just around here. I think it's a bit better. This is running near a river. I can feel the temperature difference. It's getting a little bit cooler just in this area. So it's nice here. This bike's really good for that because it's very lightweight. It's just almost like a bicycle. You can really throw it around. You feel very confident. If you go off-road a little bit, doesn't matter. And if you go the wrong way and there's a narrow spot, you can just turn the bike around really easily. You can go over small rocks and things like that without any trouble at all. It's really good. So if you live in an area where you don't have very good quality roads, this is really a nice bike. You do need to upgrade the mud guards though. The factory ones are too short. So if you go over any water puddles, the water just goes straight over your back, and from the front wheel, the rotation of the wheel flicks the water up, and then you ride the bike into the water, so you get it all over your face and front of your shirt as well. So I actually just cut out some rubber, stiff rubber, and then just put it onto the front and back of the rear, the front mud guard, and that made the difference. It's quite good now. Just a homemade mudguard extension, if you will. think somewhere around here there might be a river, and that might lead to a waterfall, I think. So you see down the bottom there it's quite deep, so it's probably a river down there. We'll go down and have a look. Just here, this water here is straight out of the mountain. You can just drink that water. It's beautiful. It looks like these cars are here. Oh look, there's a sign here. I think that is to the waterfall. So we may be able to just park somewhere just right on the side of the road there actually. So this is the good part about the Surron. I can just do a U-turn like this. Look at that. Just straight around, no drama whatsoever. So I've arrived. I'll go down and have a look at the waterfall, and yeah, I'll just get a quick video of it as well, and I'm going to cool off. So far, thanks for watching, much appreciated, and we'll see you again shortly. Thank you. So it looks like this is the entrance to the waterfall area here. I'm just going to go down these stairs. I can hear the water down the bottom here. Let's have a look. So here's the top part of the waterfall. See a very nice pool of water here. It's beautiful. It's cascading down. Just continue the walk down the trail. We're going to try to get to the bottom part of the waterfall area. It's quite a steep climb here. So this is halfway. You can just see the very bottom of the waterfall down there. This is the top of the waterfall, and it looks like it has the 3 separate streams here, and they merge into one, and then they slowly cascade down right down here to the bottom. We're going to have a look down here next. So we're right at the base of the waterfall now. It's absolutely cool and refreshing down here. It's probably about 24 degrees or something like that. Unlike the top area there, it's about 35 degrees today. Down here it's beautiful. Well, hi viewers, thanks very much for watching. We're just finishing up today. We're at the waterfall. I took the Surron there today. I just wanted to say that I think the Surron is an excellent bike for mountain roads, and if you're going off-road just a little bit, it's an excellent bike for that. If you upgrade the battery, it truly is a wonderful EV. It's high off the ground, so that may deter some people, but other than that, I can't think of any real problems I've had with that bike. It is really good. So if you're thinking about getting a second bike, have a look at the Surron, go for a ride, see what you think. I've got road tyres on mine today, but it comes standard with off-road, and you get another set of rims like I did, and you can change them around, play with the gearing. There's a lot you can do with it, a lot of tinkering, so it's great. Anyhow, enough of that. Thanks for today. We'll see you again next time. Thank you. Bye for now.